What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610, and today we have our Lightsworn deck profile for you guys. Using our Lightsworn playmat, you're able to get this on eBay. I've seen them on eBay for about 20 bucks or so. It's one you can get in the Duelist set that they had for Japan. Unfortunately, they didn't make an English version of this for us over here. I kind of wish they would have had like a value box or something that included one, but oh well. If you want to get one of these, they're relatively cheap on eBay. Like I said, I think they're like 20 bucks. So if you're a Lightsworn player, you got to get one of these because they look freaking awesome. So I had to use it for the background of this video. Also, I'm still debating on what other build you guys want to see, what other one I want to try to get done later today. I still don't know if I want to go with the Dragon Ruler, Twilight, or Light Ray build, so tell me in the comments which one you want to see, and I'm sure we'll get to all the different builds later on, but which one you want to see the soonest, of course. And yeah, also I don't have the highest rarity of all the cards. I know Lightsworns are like one of the few archetypes where you can get like all, in holo versions of them, like the whole deck. Unfortunately, I thought I had all of them, but I do not. So whenever we do an update on this, which I assume we will after Duelist Alliance, because I believe the final Lightsworn card will be in that, we'll have all the holo cards by then. So people that are more interested in that kind of stuff, unfortunately, no, I kind of dropped the ball on that, and I thought I had them all, and I was wrong. So anyway, let's go with that profile anyway. It doesn't matter which versions of cards you have as long as you have them, right? So here we go. We have 3 Judgment Dragons. Judgment Dragon, of course, main card of the deck. Pretty easy to bring out, of course, with this version, especially if you're going with the pure build like I am. And yeah, still one of the scariest cards in the game. Alright, we have 3 of the new card, Maiden, Hand of the Lightsworn. Again, it's another awesome addition to Lightsworns. It helps mill cards and everything too. It's a level 4 tuner monster. You don't really see many of those without some kind of big restriction to it. And also it can actually gain pretty high attack power by using its own effects, so definitely comes in handy, with Lightsworn's a great addition to them. Then another one of the newer cards we have is Minerva Lightsworn Maiden. It is another Lightsworn tuner monster as well, level 3 tuner. So you can see there, I guess I have my thumb where it says tuner monster. And a great addition to them as well. Helps out with consistency and everything too, so I really like using that card. Alright, then we have 3 Lila, Lightsworn Sorceress. Comes in handy a lot with getting rid of spells and traps. That's why I really like this card. And yeah, I mean, other than that, plain and simple. Then we have Jane, Lightsworn Paladin. Gareth, Lightsworn Warrior. Those help out because they have relatively high attack power and stuff too, and also gives you some more names for Judgment Dragon, because you gotta have different names, of course, 4 different names of Lightsworn cards to bring them out. Then we have 2 Wolf Lightsworn Beast. Freaking awesome card, although not at 3 it seems like, or at least for me. It seems like I kept trying to use it at 3 and I'd end up drawing into them sometimes, which Lumina helps out with that, but yeah, I think 2 is the better number, of course. Helps with consistency and everything, and then of course you mill this card, it just summons itself, so that's freaking awesome. And with 2100 attack, that's pretty cool. Celestia, 3 Lumina Lightsworn Summoner. This card really comes handy. It's one that did have the holo version of, so I was glad that I had, the ultra versions of this. Freaking awesome card. Helps out even if you get Wolf in your hand or whatever. You're able to discard it and stuff too. Adds consistency to a lot of that kind of stuff, and helps you bring out some of your other Lightsworn cards to go for bigger plays and stuff too. So definitely one of the main cards, and really comes in handy. Then we have Honest. All these light monsters, of course. You gotta have Honest. And 3 Necro Gardeners. Of course, with all the milling and stuff, these go to the graveyard fairly easily and can block attacks, so that definitely comes in handy. I'm trying out 2 Dawn Knights. Probably the only card in the deck right now that you can't get like a holo version of, I guess, and since there are only rares at the moment from Primal Origin, definitely comes in handy a lot, and I'm really enjoying using them, so I think they're a great addition to Lightsworns. So yeah. Not only that, we have 2 Curry Bandits. Curry Bandit really comes handy with milling some of the cards to the graveyard and stuff too, and I've seen some people go with 3. I'm debating on if I should go with 3 or not, but for now I seem to really like 2. It's a freaking Pirate Kribo too, so definitely just awesome for that reason alone, and great effect along with it. Now for spells, we have Foolish Burial, Charge a Light Brigade, 3 Solar Recharge, of course, helps with drawing, it's like your drawing engine. Then you have 2 Monster Reincarnations. Helps out mainly if you just want to get, one of your cards back from the graveyard. Mainly Judgment Dragons are what you're going to be going for, but, there's some other times where some of the other cards really come in handy for you as well. Dark Hole, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, and then Soul Charge. And then for our traps, we're only using 2 traps, and that are 2 Beckoning Light. Beckoning Light really comes handy because, yet again, if some of your stuff gets milled to grave you don't want it to, mainly Judgment Dragon, you're able to get it back, plain and simple. I have been debating on going with like Breakthrough Skills or something instead, but I'm not really sure. I think Beckoning Light has actually saved me more in a lot of situations, so I recommend, I think, going with these instead. But maybe we can find some room for Breakthrough Skill as well. I don't know, especially since it's so much easier to get now, because those are also in the Lightsworn structure deck. After that, we are going to go with the extra deck. We have 2 Michael the arch-lightsworn. Amazing addition to Lightsworns. It's a new synchro monster for them. It's like an angel, I guess, Angel Michael, riding Judgment Dragon. I mean, what more do you need to say? It's freaking awesome in itself. Great effect to go along with it, and pretty easy to bring out, so definitely run 2 of those. Then we have a Mech-Equipped Engineer. This is one I'm debating on if I want to keep or not, or go with like a Ghost Trick Alucard or something, because I can go for rank 3s, and it's a pretty good rank 3. I'm mainly testing it out for now, but I might go with Alucard instead. Not really sure on that. And then we have Levier the Sea Dragon. Then for our rank 4s, we have Abyss Dweller, Evil Storm Exciton Knight, Star League Paladynamo. Then we have a number 101. Low-level Chain, Gaga Cowboy. And then with our Synchro cards, we have a Black Rose Dragon, pretty easy to bring out, level 7 Synchro Monster. And then a Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader, Stardust Dragon, and then we have Leo the Keeper of the Sacred Tree. Kind of a long name for that card. Freaking awesome rare card, though. I hope it'll get reprinted one of these days to be like a high rarity, because it really does deserve it. It's just an awesome rare card to use for Synchro Monsters. And, yeah, that is the deck profile. Pretty simple, like I said, going for more of the pure build. I like the pure build better really than any of the other versions because I feel like it has the most consistency, and I have the most fun using it, so I'm not really sure. You know, I just really enjoy that version the most. Like I said, though, we'll try to go for another one later on today, a different build, like a Dragon Ruler, like I said, Dragon Ruler, Light Ray, or a Twilight build. So tell me in the comments what you would prefer to see. And yeah, I think that's everything. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Remember to come rate and subscribe if you guys have any ideas on how to improve this deck. Constructive criticism is always welcomed. And yeah, I think that's everything. Like I said, just tell me whatever that profile you want to see later on that includes Lightsworns, or maybe there's something I didn't name off. I just figured those 3 are the ones that I've seen most people request. And I will catch you guys later. See you.